Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a mid-month check-in for Taurus. Mid-month check-in for Taurus, please, Spirit. Thank you. And this will be a more in-depth, thorough reading. So I hope you have time to stick around and watch the whole thing. I will be putting out 2 of these a day, and I'm going to try to get these done every single week from now on. So starting next week, we'll be doing the week ahead so that we can stay on top of each month and each week that's coming at us, okay? Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. Okay. So Taurus, I can see that you have been struggling with relationships and broken heart issues. You're trying to heal them. You're trying to figure out how to mend them. You're looking for the fairness and the balance in it all. You're trying to see where to judge and where not to judge, because you do want this relationship or multiple relationships to work out for you better than they have been. Some of these may be with your children. Let me drop these cards here. I'm going to get them. Could be that you're the child and you have issues with one of your parents. For some reason, this is for somebody out there, you're even having issues with your family pet, your dog or something, needing to train them or get them to be more obedient. So I'm definitely picking up on that energy as well. But I feel like this is a time for you to really focus on walking in your faith and understanding how to let go of the things that you cannot control and just let God deal with it in divine timing. Yeah. Embrace the friendships that you do have and the relationships that you do have that are good, and don't focus on the things that are, for lack of a better word, messed up right now, or not working out the way that you want them to, because I'm hearing that rejection is God's protection and that everything works out in divine timing. And you also have the 11:11 coming to mind for me. So this is Spirit saying that you are on the right path, to continue to follow that, trust that, walk in that faith, and be stern in solidifying that, walking in the faith, knowing. Be stern with yourself. You know, don't let yourself waver. Don't let yourself worry over these things any further. Be able to let them go and trust that God is working it out just the way that it is supposed to. Because sometimes other people have lessons that need to be learned before relationships can move forward. So allow them that space to learn their lessons and to see where they may have erred in something, in order to be able to come together in a more fair and balanced and beautiful way. So yeah, don't sit around on pins and needles waiting to hear from them, or trying to force them to speak to you. And again, I do strongly feel like for a lot of you, this has something to do with a child, or perhaps even it could be childhood traumas that you need to let go of so that you can have better relationships with other people. And if any of you need help with healing and releasing that, I do offer sessions for doing just that for a very, very affordable rate. So please check out my links in the description box below for any of you that need help with that, because I'm not in the business of getting rich. I'm in the business of helping people to heal so that we can all be more balanced and happier people, because that's really where it's all at, you know. if we're all happier in our own life and more content in who we are and what we're doing and what we're experiencing in life and what we do have versus what we could have or don't have, and being negative and having that competitive energy about us, that makes us get along better with each other, work better with each other, and not have that competitiveness or that ego that drives us. And so that is my goal in life, is to help people to heal so that they can be more rounded and we can create a better world together. Spirit's saying for you to clean it up. I don't know what that means for you exactly. We'll look into it a little further, but you're definitely being told to clean it up. Maybe that's just your thoughts, right? The way you think about things. Clean it up. Clean up your act in the way you think. And see the things that that you're already blessed for. Be grateful for those things. Focus on those things rather than the stuff that you do not have in your life right now. So again, this goes back to letting it go and letting it flow, because all things happen in divine timing. And we all have things that we need to heal and release. We all have things that we need to learn from. We all have things that we need to learn about ourselves in order to be able to embrace our aspects of us that are beneficial for us and others. You know, nobody teaches us how to love ourselves anymore. Well, actually, I teach you how to love yourself, because that's in the description box below, too, if you want to go to those services. But you definitely have an unfinished symphony here. If I can get these cards to focus. An unfinished symphony where you haven't finished singing your song yet, Taurus. And you're feeling like you don't really have a leg up in this. You're feeling the despair of it. You're feeling lost. You're feeling confused. But Spirit is telling you to trust in the divine. Walk in that faith and work on self rather than worrying about what you don't have right now. Because it is going to balance out fairly for you in the right timing. So the advice for this week is for you to work on self, heal those things within you that need healed, give other people space to heal what needs to be healed in them. Walk in your strength, tap into your strength. You definitely have a lot of strength, Taurus. And this is the Field of Dreams card. This is about dreaming big for future endeavors. Milo, shh, 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 shh. Sorry about my little guy. This is the balancing act. So instead of doing a balancing act where you're trying to juggle 1,000 things and pull everything back together and fix it all, lay down what you can't handle and what you can't control and let God take care of that. And again, you've got another 11. Lots of 11s. And just focus on self for this week. Focus on being gentle and loving to you and forgiving your part in things, or recognizing even your part in things, to where you could grow and improve and do something a little better the next time for when this relationship comes back into the forefront again. And it is going to come into the forefront again. Trust in that and walk in that faith. I want to move some of these cards out of the way because I'm being called to pull from this other deck for a little more guidance for you. Where's it at? Here it is. This is the one I want. Guidance and comfort for Taurus, please. Guidance and comfort for Taurus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Very good. Yep. Okay, so silence. Silence is your virtue right now. Walk in silence. Don't worry about those things that you don't have at this moment that are not feeling like your home and your hearth is complete. This is a time of growth. And so this is also an opportunity for you to plant the seeds of growth within yourself and realize that you do have the power within you for these building blocks that you are desiring to see in your life. We control the very atoms of our existence. We have God within us. We have that power to expand your belief, expand your thoughts, and move to your true north. And those who are meant to be there with you are going to follow. Trust in that and look deep within the self. Look deep within the self. Look deep within the emotions. Purge and heal anything there that is unwanted and unnecessary any further. Release it. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and try really hard not to look at those negatives that have happened, that have already transpired. The past is the past and you cannot change it. Whatever has happened there. And remind yourself of that. And every time you have these thoughts of negative self-talk or negative talk about others, remind yourself to put that out of your head and to see more clearly of the positives and the blessings that are in your life and that always have been. And move forward and walk in that. Because the more that we are grateful for, the more that we see that we can appreciate and be thankful for in our lives, the more we release the negatives and the evil talk or the negative talk. And yeah, it is evil because it's cruel for us to talk to ourselves in such a manner. So that's the dark side working through us, to self-sabotage. So move those things out of your way so that they are no longer obstacles for you. And move forward in the rest of this month, practicing self-love and forgiveness and release of control, so that in the month of April, as spring is beginning, you can bloom these beautiful, new, prosperous things that are coming into your life. Because I do feel like good things are coming to you, Taurus. But we've got to release those old negative thoughts and patterns and, those rotten seeds that don't grow good fruit. So let go of all of that and work on self for the next couple of weeks. And I'll be back with you next week to do the beginning of April. And I'm sure that we're going to see more positive outcomes for you and beautiful abundance coming your way in the month of April. And until then, be well and be blessed in love and light. Thank you, Taurus.